Hey everyone, it's Tammy at Walnut Creek Bath Boutique. Today I am back with another Soap Challenge Club challenge. February 2021, the challenge is called the Kiss Pour Technique. It's based off of an acrylic paint technique where they just layer different colored paints in two pitchers and then they pour them at the same time, and the paint comes out of the pour spouts and kisses before it hits the canvas. We're doing the same thing with the soap. We're pouring the different colors into two containers and pouring them into the soap mold so where they kiss and they create a beautiful feather design. It's really, really fun. It's interesting. Lots of dishes, but lots of fun. I have been wanting to make a black background neon soap for several months. And when this technique came out, I thought this would be a perfect application for that design I've been wanting to try. And that's what I did. I made a black base with neon colors, and I think it turned out really, really nice. Really quick, what colors did I use? I had to go out and purchase 3 of my neons. I didn't have a blue, so I used Nurture Soap Supply. I got this ordered in. That came so fast. I love Nurture Soap Supply. I bought their neon purple and then their neon pink too. And I love these colors. They were great to work with. I had on hand neon orange from TKB, so I had that one already. And I had glitzy green neon from Micah's and More. I didn't have a yellow. I forgot to order a yellow from Nurture Soap Supplies, but I did have this TKB Reborn Strong yellow. It's not really a neon. It's a very bright yellow, so it worked in this application. But I think before I do this again with a different technique, I'm going to get a true neon yellow. And then for the black part, I was a little nervous about activated charcoal thickening up my trace, so I used Pitch Black from Micah's and More. It's more of a mica. It did thicken, but not as bad as I was worried that the activated charcoal would. And it really did fine. It was fine. It was thicker than I was wanting it to be, but that's okay. It worked out in the end. And for the fragrance, I have Rainforest from Wholesale Supplies Plus. I have a liquid soap and cream and a lotion that I use this with. I call it Amazon Rainforest. And it's really a very unique scent, but I've never made soap with it. And the reviews said that it soaped really nicely, and it really did. I had plenty of time to stir in my colors and do everything I needed to do. So this gave me plenty of time to work, and I really, really like it in the soap. And I thought that it was a good scent for the design that I was going for. So let me just show you what I made. Here's one of the end bars. And you can kind of see all the feathering that takes place. When you pour those two colors in, it creates this feathered out with all these different colors. I'm really, really proud of these soaps. I thought this is the best I've ever done. I've only done like 4 challenges, but this is by far, look at that side too. That's so cool. This is by far my best attempt at a challenge. So I'm pretty proud of it. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm loving the black with the neon. There's one there. I think it's really, really pretty. And it's just so much fun. So if you want to see how I made this soap, stick around and watch. If you would like to subscribe to my channel and see what else I can cook up, hit that subscribe button and maybe that bell. That'll let you know whenever I upload a video. Okay, well, I have the lye in here already. I weighed this out, so I know that every single one of my 8 containers is going to get 7 ounces of soap batter. So I am going to stick blend this just to emulsion. Let's check for oil. There is a little bit of oil here. So it's not quite emulsified. I'm seeing some oil on top of my pitcher. That looks a lot better. If you don't get it completely emulsified, then the oils and the lye water and everything will separate once you get it poured in. But that is, I'm going to do one more little blast. Okay. That's it. I am going to be stirring this a lot with the colors, so I'm not worried about that. Oops, I don't have a paper towel here. All right, I'm going to go behind me at the scale and get all these weighed off to 7 ounces each. Okay. So I'm just going to start stirring all of these colorants in by hand. And then at the last second, I'll put in the fragrance rolls. Okay, so now that I've made lots of dishes for me to do, just give these a quick stir again, get everything off the side. So far, I didn't, stick blend it too much. It's still very, very loose. That's good. Too loose actually to pour. We don't want the colors to muddy up. So it's just a really tricky thing to know how thick to start the design. See, my black is thickening. It's actually probably the perfect pouring consistency. I was kind of worried about this black. But titanium dioxide, if I had done a white, it would have done just as bad. So let me get a couple paper towels out here. Okay. And I made this about 5 ounces more than I'll need. I wanted all of these pitchers to have plenty in them. Oh shoot, I don't have, man, I tell you what, fragrance rolls, hello. All right. So now I need to kind of figure out how I want to pair them, if that makes sense. I think I'm going to do that. High contrast and then black too. So I'm going to set this aside. And I'm just going to work on this one with these 5. I'm going to start with black. Let me put this black over here. There. Now we have 4. And I'm just going to kind of go off the side here. This is a lot thicker than the rest of the colors. So I don't want these to muddy. I want them to kind of sit on top of each other. Oops, there we go, making a mess. That's what I do. Oops, I poured that way too fast and it went underneath. Dang. I hate this pitcher. I hate those long spouts. I feel like I have no control over them. Oh no, you guys, it's too thick. All right, we're just gonna go with it. All right, here we go. I gotta move a little fast. All right, there it is. Not too bad for my first time. I'll put this in the oven to see pop to try to get those colors to pop up a little bit, and we'll cut it tomorrow. It's the next day and I'm ready to get this soap cut up. So here are my sample soaps. And I thought the oven processing really did bring out those colors. So I'm hoping that it did the same for what's in here. So let's take a look and get it cut up. Isn't it amazing what some steam or some planing can do to the surface of your soap? Let me put my glasses on. I will steam these bars when I'm done with the beveling here that I'm doing. So there's that one. I'm really pretty pleased with them. There's a couple, I think probably the ones that were on the very edge of the mold were a bit muddied. I was really worried that my batter was getting too thick. Really like that one. I think that's the last one. I like that one. It is a little muddied still, but I really kind of like it. It's just the soft variations. It's a neat technique, that's for sure. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to let these sit for a little while. They're still a little soft. I'll probably do a little more cleanup on them. I may steam them. And so I'll show you some final pictures when all that's done and we're good to go. So thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you hated it, give me a thumbs down. That's okay. And then subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.